One of the biggest misunderstandings in modern culture is that calm people somehow care less. But often they simply see more, because stress changes perception. And most people underestimate how much. When the nervous system enters survival mode, attention narrows. The brain prioritizes threat detection, which means tone gets misread, intentions get distorted, small problems feel enormous, silence feels dangerous, uncertainty feels unbearable, and reaction speeds up dramatically. That's why emotionally overwhelmed people often make decisions they later regret. Not because they're weak, because perception changed under pressure. And this is something I think affects almost every area of life. Relationships, business, training, social environments, markets, leadership. I mean, everything, right? The calmer person often notices what the reactive person misses, because they still have access to observation. That's the key. Observation disappears when survival takes over. And honestly, once you start seeing this, you realise how much modern life rewards nervous system stimulation, noise, urgency, outrage, speed, constant input. But clarity rarely lives there. Most clarity appears after the system settles. That's why some of your best thoughts arrive walking, training, driving, taking a shower, watching a sunrise, sitting quietly, breathing. Because perception widens again. And suddenly you can see patterns, you can feel energy properly. You stop confusing intensity with truth. And that's important, because reactive environments often reward emotional speed. But emotionally fast is not always emotionally accurate. And some of the strongest people I've met move slowly internally, not physically, nervously. Their system doesn't rush to interpret every situation as danger. That gives them an advantage, especially under pressure. You see this in high performers all the time. The best athletes, the best operators, the best leaders, hell, the best traders, the best practitioners. They're not empty emotionally. They're regulated enough to remain perceptive while pressure rises. That's different. And once you experience that internally, you stop trying to win every emotional moment. You stop needing immediate resolution. You stop chasing reassurance constantly. You stop reacting to every uncomfortable feeling. Instead, you learn to stay with yourself longer. And that changes perception dramatically. Because many people are not responding to reality, they're responding to activation. That's a hard truth. but it's also liberating because it means clarity can be trained, not perfectly, but progressively through awareness, stillness, recovery, and boundaries. Movement, sleep, breathing, presence, and learning not to abandon yourself every time pressure appears. That's why calm is powerful, not because it looks good aesthetically, because it protects perception. And perception shapes everything that follows.